The night on Station Aurelia 9 felt different. The hallways were quiet, the artificial lights slightly dimmer than usual, and every distant metallic sound echoed like a warning. Ethan Ward, a simple human engineer, walked toward the shuttle bay with a nervous excitement burning in his chest. He had faced alien raids, reactor meltdowns, and even the accidental release of a micro-black hole once, but none of that scared him as much as what he planned to do tonight. He was going to ask an alien woman for a date, not just any alien, her, Liari, a mysterious, graceful warrior from the Valyrian species. Silver skin, eyes like glowing amethyst crystals, and a calm expression that always stayed unreadable. She had saved Ethan twice during station emergencies, yet she rarely spoke more than a few words. No one knew what she truly thought about humans. And tonight, Ethan was risking everything to find out. But the moment he stepped into the shuttle bay, his heartbeat froze. The lights were flickering. Tools lay scattered on the floor. A burnt smell floated in the air. Something violent had happened here. And in the center of the room stood Liari. Her breathing was heavy, her shoulders tense, her armor partially cracked. Her hands were glowing with faint violet sparks, the sign of Valyrian combat mode. Ethan stopped. Liari, what happened? She didn't turn. You should not be here, human. Her voice sounded colder than ever before. Are you hurt? He asked, taking one careful step forward. Liari finally looked at him, and for the first time, Ethan saw fear in her eyes. Real fear, from a warrior known across 10 systems for never flinching. We are being hunted, she whispered. Someone marked me, and now they will come for anyone near me, including you. Ethan swallowed. He should leave. He should run. But he didn't, because the one thing stronger than fear was his reason for coming here. He took another step. I don't care who's after you. I'm not leaving. Liari blinked, confused, almost angry. Humans are reckless. Maybe, Ethan said. But sometimes we're reckless because someone matters. Her expression softened, but only for a second. Then, the bay doors slammed shut. The alarm flashed red. A robotic voice echoed. Unauthorized entry detected. Target, Valyrian asset. Lethal drones inbound. Liari cursed under her breath. They tracked me faster than expected. Metallic wings unfolded from the ceiling as 300 drones emerged, armed with plasma blades. Ethan whispered, "Okay. Maybe I am afraid now." Liari stepped in front of him and raised her hands. "Stay behind me." "Not happening," Ethan said, grabbing a wrench from the floor. Liari stared at him like he was insane. "You cannot fight hunter drones with a wrench." "Oh, trust me," he said, forcing a smile. "On Earth, this is a classic human weapon." The first drone launched forward. Liari moved like silver lightning, catching its blade with her glowing hand and crushing the drone's core. The second one attacked Ethan directly. He swung the wrench as hard as he could and hit the drone's optic sensor. It spiraled, crashed, and exploded. Liari shot him a stunned look. "You are either brave or foolish, little bit of both." The third drone hovered above them, charging a massive plasma shot. Liari grabbed Ethan's arm. "Get down." The blast fired, missing them by inches and melting the floor. Liari leaped upward, ripped open the drone's casing, and slammed it into the ground. Sparks exploded everywhere. Silence returned, but not peace. Liari turned to Ethan. "The hunters will send more. We must flee." Ethan nodded. "Okay. But before we do, I need to tell you something." Liari stared at him, confused again. This was not the time, but he looked like a human who had reached the limit of holding something inside. "What is it?" she asked softly. Ethan exhaled. "Liari, I came here tonight because I wanted to ask you something." Her voice lowered. "Ask what?" He swallowed. Will you go on a date with me? The question hung in the air like a dropped star. For a moment, Liari didn't breathe. Her glowing eyes widened as if he had spoken forbidden magic. You want to ask me for a human mating ritual? It's just dinner, Ethan said quickly. Unless you want mating. I mean, no, I didn't mean that. I mean just dinner. Liari blinked. You are malfunctioning. Yeah, Ethan muttered. Humans do that when we're nervous. A strange sound escaped Liari's lips, a soft musical laugh. Ethan had never heard her laugh before. It felt like a star shining just for him, but her face turned serious again. You are strange. Ethan warred. No warrior has ever asked me for such a thing. Not even from my own species. Is that a good thing? She stepped closer. I cannot accept my situation now. It is dangerous. Anyone near me becomes a target. I already became a target, Ethan said. And I'm still here. Liari lowered her head. Why? Why would you risk your life for someone like me? Ethan smiled. Because you're not someone like you. You're you. Her breath caught. For the first time, she didn't look like a warrior. She looked like someone unsure, someone vulnerable. Someone touched by something she didn't understand, human affection, she whispered. No Valyrian male has ever spoken to me like this. Maybe they should have. Liari touched her chest, right above her heart. I cannot date you. But I can give you an answer. Ethan waited. Nervous, Liari looked straight into his eyes. Then she said something that changed everything. The life-changing answer. I do not understand human love, she whispered. But when I look at you, my heart does something strange. Ethan felt warmth spread through him. Liari continued. If we survive this night, then yes, I will go with you. Not as warrior and human, but as something more. Ethan's mouth fell open. You really mean that? Liari nodded. But first, we must live. The bay doors burst open again. A whole squad of drones stormed in. Liari grabbed Ethan's hand firm. Warm, unafraid now. Run with me, she said. If you wish to keep that date alive. He squeezed her hand back. I'm not letting go. Together, they ran into the darkness of the station, hunted by machines, but united by something powerful, something rarer, beginning of a bond neither human nor alien had ever seen before. And for the first time, Liari wasn't running alone.